Welcome to Fridays with LukeJ62895, home to video game segments, death reports, topics, and many more. Introducing your host, the man known as Luke Jeffers on YouTube, LukeJ62895. Kick back and enjoy this extraordinary episode of Fridays with Luke J62895.
Thank you, DC College Band 2004. Hello, people. This is Luke Jeffers speaking. Welcome to Fridays with Luke J62895, episode number 364. And joining me in this episode is Remix Plum, ladies and gentlemen, filling in for Billy Moody.
Yeah, and I'm not turning a giant panda like Lee is today. But anyway, I'm taking this place today for the time being. So,
Oh, God. Anyway. So,
this is going to be a tougher episode since last Friday. Because I had to tone down the jokes and stuff. So today, I'm back, baby, with oh, I'm Bonnie. What are you guys doing? I'm in outer space.
oh boy.
Okay, well, I guess the joke is on me, guy. Then okay, well. Anyway, we have a great show for you all today. Plus topics. I got topics of my own. Luke has death topics, including one that we lost this week, and very sad. And I didn't want to believe it, but it's true.
Yeah, I have to agree with you right there.
And we even paid tribute to him on Culture Explosion that I posted on there as well. So check it out. It's on the Facebook page and the Discord server if you're interested.
Yes,
We paid a
folks.
little tribute to him as well. So more on that coming your way. And yeah, so with that being said, let's start the show off. And Luke, take it away as I'm in the bathroom and I'm gonna get my because she's watching a video that I want to get some copyright, and I'm in the bathroom because I really gotta use the toilet. So no toilet jokes, folks. But
No toy
anyway,
jokes, folks.
Go
Anyway.
ahead and get started with the show.
Thank you, Remix. I got not one, not two, but three death topics for you guys. The first one I'm ready to do is for Billy on this one. It's from Dwayne Haskins. Now, his name is Dwayne Haskins Jr., and he was an American football quarterback who played in the National Football League for 3 seasons. Wow. He played college football for Ohio State, where he set from Big Ten Conference records for single season passing yards for touchdown and touchdowns for the red shirt sophomore 2018. Okay? So that's where earned the Sammy Boss Trophy and Kellen Moore Award, along with several conference honors, okay? He was selected by the Washington Redskins for the first round of the 2019 NFL Draft, but was released after less than 2 seasons due to insolvent play and questions over this work Affleck had pronounced it. He signed with the Pittsburgh Steelers in 2021 and served as a backup until his death the following offseason when he was finally struck by a vehicle. Wow. Sad, no. If you watch this, Billy, this is for you. He was born in Highlands Park, New Jersey on May 3rd, 1997. Hawkins and his family moved to Palmer, Maryland when he was in the 9th grade. There he attended and played football in Bullis School from 2013 to 2016, when he passed 5,308 yards and 54 touchdowns. He originally committed to the University of Maryland over Rutgers University to play college football, but later decided to attend Ohio State University after Maryland football coach Randy Earthwell, was fired mid-season. Wow. His college career began when Hoskins redshirted his first year with the Buckeyes in 2016. The following year, he was a backup in the JT Barrett. He finished the season to complete 40 to 57 passes for 565 yards and 4 touchdowns. He then went on to have a record-setting campaign in his sophomore season in 2018, for which it was a starting season at the school. Wow, okay. While Billy's mom turned to the Giant Red thinking Billy's Space Today show. Remax! Oh, God help me. Anyway. Wow. Okay. Well, his long starting season with the school. Wow. He claimed his single season passing the touchdown records at Ohio State, the Big Ten, by eclipsing the 4,000 passing yard mark and throwing the 50 touchdowns. Wow, okay. Making him just one of the 7 NCAA quarterbacks to ever receive the latter of the single season. Initially, he claimed school records in the total offense in the season's 4,900 plus yards. Total offense yards in the game's 477 in total passing yards in the game, 470 in all 12 in the starts. He threw for more than 225 passing yards, including 8 games and more than 300 yards. Wow, okay. Of course, John Red Pan wasn't oh my God, remix! Jeez, anyway, my topic is as follows, and we'll take this topic while I'm reading this death topic. Anyway, including 8 games and more than 300 yards. Oh man, Wow. Wow. Number 1, Turning Red Blu-ray announcement. 2, Sonic Hedgehog 2 is the best sequel than the first. Why I love it. Plus Jim Carrey's third sequel, plus many more, and my topics, and yes. Oh, that's my Jesus. Anyway. Oh man, remix, Jesus. Anyway. 4 games of more than 400. Anyway. And threw the 499 yards and 5 touchdowns in the 2018 Big Ten Football Championship game, okay? With 4 and 3 touchdowns in the 2019 Rose Bowl, okay? When the MVP won both games of his performance. His performance also earned him first team All Big Ten honors, okay? As well as 6 Big Ten Offensive Player of the Week awards, okay? You want tuna for tuna fish? Well, too bad. Get your own tuna at food. Help me, remix. Anyway, moving on. Oh man, I couldn't resist, guys. Anyway, his performance also earned him first team All Big Ten honors, as well as 6 Big Ten Offensive Player of the Week awards. The Graham George Offensive Player of the Year. The Grease Breeze Quarterback of the Year, Chicago Tribune Super Bowl Football, the Male Ohio State Employee of the Year Awards. Wow, okay. He was also named in the semifinals in the Maxwell Award and finished in the Heisman Trophy voting. In January 2019, Hawks announced that he would forego his remaining 2 years of college football near the 2019 NFL Draft. And as a student, he majored in journalism. Wow. Full end of why wars and your grocery days. God help me, remix. Anyway, professional career, okay? I'm not gonna go over the college stacks nor the pre-draft measurables. Let's just move on to his and Norris NFL career statistics. I'm moving on to Washington Redskins and football teams, okay? He was drafted by Washington Redskins in the first round of the 2019 NFL Draft. 15th overall. Despite his high school and college jersey number of 7 being unofficially retired by the Redskins in honor of quarterback Joe Telsman. Wow, okay. On this episode of FTV, we'll show you how to... Oh my god, God, help me! Anyway. Oh man, I can't resist, guys. Anyway. Oh, Jesus. Anyway. Whose career ended in a leg injury. Oh my god, 1985. Oh man. It's football. Billy's NFL. The video game. Coming soon to iPad! Remix! Anyway, Haxton's requested to, it was granted permission to him to wear it. Wow. Okay. Oh man. Haxton signed his 4-year rookie contract on May 9th, 2019. Worth $14.37 million, okay? Equal to $8.47 million signing bonus, okay? 2019 season, okay? Haxton saw his first action with the team in the Week 4 game against the New York Giants in relief of Case Gooden, okay? Who was benched for poor performance, okay? In the game, Haxton's was also struggled, throwing for 107 yards and 3 interceptions, okay? Equaling a pick 6. Wow, okay. And the Redskins lost 24-3. Jesus, anyway. During the Week 8 game against the Minnesota Vikings, Haxton's again replaced Keenum, okay? Wow, makes more sense. Anyway, who left the game due to concussion. Oh my god, he's gonna kill me for this. Hey folks, John Matt here. Everyone to eat my own brand of cereal? If you said yes, then listen to this. Boom, here we go. The Boom cereal featuring popcorn, Rocky Road. Part is awesome. Yeah, I don't know. Nutritious breakfast. Jesus. Help me, remix! Oh, God, help me. One of the big highlights in FWO history, ladies and gentlemen, is... anyway. I don't know, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know. Next up, I don't know, ladies and gentlemen. I can't resist, folks. Anyway. Moving on. He finished the game with 33 passing yards, and the interception of Redskins lost 19-9. Jesus. Anyway, the following week, Haxton made his first career start against the Buffalo Bills. Wow. You'll love it. Or your money back. Boom. Get my... Oh my god. Cereal and flew on your favorite supermarket across the United States. Oh my god, I don't know what to do with your remix. Anyway. Oh man. Man. Anyway. What else am I gonna do with your remix? Anyway. Finished at 144 passing yards and the team had lost 24-9. Oh god, help me. Anyway. Haxton's first win, the start came during Week 12 against the Detroit Lions, excuse me. When he finished with 156 passing yards, 28 rushing yards, and an interception in the 1916 victory. Wow, okay. For his efforts, he was named the Pepsi NFL Rookie of the Week. Wow. Hi folks, Barry here with our delicious bite-sized bicep. God help me! Anyway. Oh man. Oh man, remix. Anyway. In week 16, against the Giants, Hawkins threw the 144 yards and 2 touchdowns before being charged off the field due to ankle injury. Whoa. Anyway, suffering the first play in the third quarter, which also made him miss the following week's game. Wow. I don't know what to do with this guy. Anyway, 2020 season. I know COVID has been hitting us so hard during that time, but we need to talk about it. Anyway, part of the 2020 season, okay? Hawkins lost again around the 7th period and told by Fat Wow. He's named the star of one of the team's captains in a Week 3 loss against the Cleveland Browns. Hawkins moved up 3 interceptions and lost a fumble. Jesus. Anyway, if you love my video game of the Genesis, my new game will be dogging not for everybody. God! I know I'm a meme. It's rated for Return Jesus remix. And it's coming soon. Oh wait, we can't say this on the show. Anyway. Catch Bonnie's Great Adventure right here. Freaking I know, I wanted to think about this over the years. Why, remix? Why? Anyway. Oh, man. Oh, man. The following week against the Baltimore Ravens, he threw the career high 314 yards and another loss. Hawkins was benched in the favor of Kyle Allen part of the week 5 game against the Los Angeles Rams. I know, right? Rated G for... Oh, man, I can't resist, guys. I can't resist, folks. Anyway, due to the coaches being unimpressive with this work ethic and performance, wow. This later was the day of FWL is episode of is watches with the letter X and the number 27. Oh man, Law and Order Savannah coming. What? Jesus, remix. I don't know. I don't know what to do with you. Anyway, in October 2020, he was fined. Oh my God, $4,833 US. Jesus, for breaking Legion's COVID-19 protocols. Jesus. After making a reservation for family friend at the team hotel in New York prior to the games against the Giants. Hugs remained the team backups until the Week 14 game against the San Francisco 49ers. When he played the second half after Alex Smith left the game due to calf strain. I don't know what to do right now at this point, Alex. You gotta do something. Anyway, then started the following week's game against the Seattle Seahawks, and Smith has yet to recover from injury. Wow. $509 US. Yeah, I was almost there. Not quite. Definitely failed the most violent speech in E3 history. Oh my God! Yeah, I didn't see that joke. Yeah, right. That joke. Yeah. Anyway, next. Anyway. Oh man. In this game, Huggins threw the 295 yards and 1 touchdown from 2 interceptions during a 2015 loss. Jesus. Anyway, $599 US. $5 Why, remix? Why? Why are we bombing right now? Dollars! Anyway. Oh, man. Anyway. What? Anyway. Oh, Jesus. Anyway, next. Oh, where are we here? Anyway, okay, where are we? I don't know where I'm at, folks. I don't know. Oh, yes. Following the game, Hawkins was photographed attending his girlfriend's birthday party without wearing a face mask. Jesus. Anyway, due to breaking COVID-19 protocols again, he was fined. Jesus! $40,000? Why bother? Anyway. Yeah, I have to agree with remix. Sorry, Luke Jeffers. I'm all about the butt jokes on this episode of WWE. I have to agree with you, remix. Yeah, it was all hilarious, you know. I just kind of like the calm. I like the calm stuff before the storm. You know, sunny days and full of grapes. So you got eat grapes. Yeah, and speaking of grapes, yeah, there's a sour going in the background. Please ignore that, guys. You know what I mean. Anyway. Move on. Where are we? Okay. Anyway, by the team of the lost the status of captain. Oh my god, can you not do that, guy? Please, Dwayne, please, I don't know. Despite that, he started week 16 game against the Carolina Panthers, okay? But was benched for Taylor, I can't pronounce his last name, sorry. In the fourth quarter, after throwing 14 of 28 for 454 yards and 2 receptions. Finished the passer rate of 49.9 in the 20-13 loss. Jesus. Haxton was released by the team of the day after with head coach Ron Rivera, saying that he believed that it was befriended both parties and it was their separate ways. Anywho, Remix had to say something again. Wow. Anyway, the Duck said one of the graves. It was. If you watch this, David, I don't know what to do with you, buddy. Anyway, it's David Fowles one of the graves, and the person said, "Go home and play some bad NFL hockey, video games, on your TV." Shove it in graves. God, remix anyway. Pittsburgh Steelers anyway. He signed up Pittsburgh Steelers on January 21st, 2021. Okay, he was named the third string quarterback behind Ben Reisberger. Okay, and Mason Rudolph. Okay, Mason Rudolph. Okay, it was inactive for only one game that season. Jesus, he was signed 1 year, restricted free agent. Led by the team on March 16, 2022, okay? I know, look, I'm a super mess. I have to agree with Remix. 100%. Yes. Super mess with Remix and Luke coming soon to a screen. Yeah. Yeah, I have to agree, yeah. Alright. Anyway, personal life and death time. Anyway, Hawkins was a Christian and was married to Maria Cosdrick, I pronounce his last name, Haskins, okay? His master during high school and college was NFL wide receiver Mohamed Sanu, okay? Who he met through Mohamed Jabi, okay? One of his best friends and Sanu's nephews. Wow. And a New Jersey native, Haskins grew up in the New York Giants fan. Wow, okay? Hawkins went by the nickname Simba, which is a Lion King difference, taken from his 1994 film, The Lion King. He adopted a child due to him having an afro at the time, and was renamed his mother the lion's name, Mame, okay? He used the nickname in the film's Coming to Age story, and the Motivation incorporated into his personal clothing brand, Kingdom of Pride. He died around 7 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time, UTC 4, on April 9th, 2022, after being struck by a dumb truck while attempting to cross Interstate 595 near Fort Carter on foot. He was an area distracted with several the Steelers teammates. He was 24 years old. Sad to say about that, folks. Before I get to Gilbert Godfrey, here I am gonna read your jokes remix. Anyway, welcome to Mega Spin. I'm your host. God I'm that. Jesus, remix. Anyway, wait, that's Alex Paris' show. Agree, remix. Anyway, John Mann's Popcorn Popper. Yes! Yeah. Anyway, my next step topic has to do with Gilbert Gottfried. Now, he mentioned last year, it has to do with Gilbert Gottfried earlier this week, about Gilbert Gottfried. And what I'm talking about? Well, he's a panelist under the name You Fool, and he's on this one of my least favorite shows, Cyber Chase, and he's on a show called Aladdin in 1994 to around 95, 6-ish, I can't remember. But he's also in the movies of Aladdin. I'm not sure what it was, but he's also in Problem Child movies. That's basically, and I don't know, and that's what it was in the time. So that's basically what it is at the moment. So yeah. Gilbert Gottfried, who was best known as Gilbert Jeremy Gottfried, best known as being a comedian and actor. His persona as a comedic alleged features of I can't pronounce these words, sorry, shrill voice and instruments called humor. Now, Brody, if you watch this right now, you'll be, it's for Canada, right, and it's for Canadian, and it's a game show fan. You'll be known by the voice of Gilbert Gottfried to me in my personal life. Anyway. It's simple, Luke. Put the popcorn in the store, get extra butter. Oh, God. Plug it in, boom. You get fresh popcorn in 69 seconds. Jesus. Anyway. But also, yeah, You Fool. Yeah, I had to agree with remix on that one. Anyway. His numerous roles in development television includes voicing the parrot Agayo in the Latin animated films and series. I was right about that. Now, one of my least favorite series on Cyber Chase is Digit with Bond. I never want to see his character again. Period. The end. Drag, Spawn, and Teenage... I never see him in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. What year was this from? This is from 2012 to 2017. Okay, that makes more sense. Oh, yeah, I thought it was a 2003 series. Okay, that makes more sense. Anyway. And the Alphabet Duck. He appeared before he got fired. But anyway. He appeared in the critically panned but commercially successful Problem Child, which I mentioned before, in 1990. Gilbert Gottfried was also a podcast, Gilbert Gottfried's Amazing Commercial Podcast, from 2014 until his death, which features discussion of classic movies and celebrity interviews, most often with television actors, comedians, musicians, and comedy writers. The documentary Gilbert, 2017, explored his life and career. Wow. Gilbert Jeremy Gottfried, was born in Coney Island section of Brooklyn, New York. On February 28th, 1955, the son of homemaker William Zimmerman and hardware store owner Max Gottfried. Okay? His father and grandfather ran the store. Above where the family lived. He was raised in a Jewish family, but later said it was an unusual upbringing. I ate pork. We weren't that aware of the holidays or anything like that, but we're aware of being Jewish. It's like I kind of knew it was even though I was never bar. I can't pronounce that word. And we did follow the holidays. I know it was the Nazis. It came back. Nazis came back, and I was in the same train coach with everyone else. It was younger brother was a photographer, R.A. Gottfried, 1950 until her death in 2017. Yeah, I said Digit in Remix because his last name is Labod, and by the way, it was a boring show to me. I respect Josh's opinion, but for me, I hate the show nowadays. Sorry. Anyway, at the age of 15, Gottfried began performing stand-up comedy in New York. Eventually became known as the area's comedian. Wow. In 1980, Saturday Night Live was being retooled as new staff and new comedians. The producer noticed Godfrey and hired him as cast member in season 6. Godfrey's panacea during Saturday Night Live sketches was very different from the latest characterizations. He if ever spoke with his trademark screechy, omniscient voice and never quit. During this 12-episode stint, he was given this very little airtime and scrotum and he used his sketches, okay? And the smoke detector, and I'll talk about the smoke detector in Fire Saber, which is boring to me in my opinion. Yeah, I would rather smash that smoke detector in pieces, in my opinion. Sorry. Especially in the 90s, one of the music by the late Richard. Yeah, we'll talk about that in a little bit. Anyway, it's coming to the boring jokes. Be well gone for that. Anyway, starting with these sketches. Okay, anyway, Godfrey recalled that the low point was having a play the corpse in a sketch alone about a sports organizers hired by the play inappropriate music in the funeral. Despite this, he had one recurring role character. Leo Waxman, husband to Danny Dillon's Patty Waxman, one of the recurring talk show sketch, was all about. Two comedy celebrity impersonations. David A. Stockman, confidential film director, Roman Polanski, okay? Makes more sense. Anyway, in April 1987, Godfrey headlined a half-hour comedy special that aired as part of a Cinemax, comedy experience series that followed by sitcom pilot Norman's Corner, co-written by Larry David, prior to the Korean Seinfeld, which saw Godfrey as the title character. Wow. Godfrey played accountant Cindy Bernstein in the 1987 film Beverly Hills Cop 2. Okay, makes more sense. Anyway, which reunited him with friend and spell Saturday Night Live's zombies, A. Murphy, okay? Also in 87, Godfrey made his debut appearance on the Howard Stern Show, which wanted to make the numerous appearances on the radio show in the next 25 years. Although not a regular, he also appeared in among Amazing Real Live Sea Monkeys, okay? And as well as the voice of Jerry the Belly Button Elf in Ren and Stimpy Show. These are most prior roles came in 1990, 91, 92, when he was cast in Adoption Agents Iger Peabody, Problem Child, and Problem Child 2. And the pair Igo in Latin. Wow, which both of these make sense to me. Anyway, when asked how to be prepared for the role, Godfrey said, I did the whole De Niro thing. I moved to South Africa. I live in the trees. Godfrey responded his role in the Latin the Return to Jafar. And I think Billy is right about that if he's watching this now. Anyway, Aladdin and the King of Thieves. In all seriousness, my other topic for you all is, well, I have to share with you the amazing upgrade I'm doing over the at Rare 1, Cartoon Explosion, and Cartoon Explosion Jr., which is very exciting. Anyway, which is a very exciting thing, remix. Anyway, television series and various rated media. Anyway, such as Kingdom Hearts and House of Mouse, which is my childhood thing as a kid growing up. However, the character was immediately recast to Alan, I can't pronounce his last name, for the 2019 remake. He was voiced Berkeley Beal in 1994's Thumbelina. Wow, which makes more sense. Anyway, he was host of side edition of USA Up All Night for his entire run of 1989 to 1998. Okay. Godfrey was a recurring guest star during the Tom Bergeron era of Hollywood Squares, became one of the central figures in the bizarre episode that aired October 1st, 1999, featuring You fool! Anyway, in this episode, 2 contestants made 9 extremely incorrect guesses, 6 of which will be game deciding questions as with Godfrey, magician, Penn, Juliet, which is, by the way, the one that says "shut the f up," which I'm not gonna say in the stream per se. But anyway, and why it means so much to me, extremely personal. And President of Real One, what up to Korean, even with autism, which I have to agree, which I have been autistic since I was 18 months old. Good enough, Remax. And I still agree with Visionary and all this same time, period. I have to agree with Remix, 100%. Anyway. Yeah. Who is a guest along with his magic partner? Teller. Yeah, Penn and Teller BS. Not gonna say the gay cuss words in the stream, but that's just me. Anyway, on the same episode, bizarre the contestants earlier to give their incorrect guess by shouting, "You fool!" Godfrey himself then began to use the phrase with most of his other stars, including Bergeron himself. Now, I saw this when during the when it was a meme back in the 2000s, you know, and I'm like, but then 2018 came, boys had to say that Gilbert Godfrey lines. It was the best idea. He was the best impersonation of Gilbert Godfrey, you know. Best idea ever. If you watch this, boy, this for you, buddy. Anyway, now eventually joined whenever he's successful with wrong guess. Began with the second question was asked. Coincidence, it took the episode's entire half hour to play one game. Eventually, the episode became known as the U4 episode. Now, the U4 episode came out that same day, October 1st, 1999, and it was one of the silliest episodes you have ever seen. Anyway, Godfrey portrayed the voice of the Duck in the Affleck commercials, and one of the stupidest characters, Digit, in Cyber Chase, as well as the crazed dentist, Dr. Brenner, and his son, Wendell, in The Very Odd Parents, which is good, you know. In my books. Anyway, Mr. I can't pronounce his last name. It's M. Anyway, pronounced Miss Your Pislick in the Superman the animated series. He was part of this was Miss Your Pislick. I pronounced his last name. Sorry. In Lego Batman 3, Beyond Gotham, Justice League Action, and Lego DC Supervillains. Okay. He also voiced a nasty, wisecracky criminal genius named Nick Nack in 2 episodes of Superboy. He also co-wrote an issue of Superboy the comic book, which features Nick Nack's origin. Wow. Godfrey made regular appearances on The Tonight Show with Joey Leno. In 2004, Comedy Central features Godfrey some stand-up material and Shoy's watching Shoy's. Wow. Okay. Godfrey was part of the online advertising campaign from Microsoft Office XP. Well, first of all, wow. Second of all, I'm a huge fan of that since I was a little kid. 2006. You know, which by the way, I was a little kid. I was 11 years old. Got the XP computer Windows, which is amazing. Anyway, software. Anyway, showing some original series of Flash animated cartoons. Wow, that's a Quibi Office assistant that was being removed. In 2006, Godfrey topped the Boston Phoenix Tongue Check list of world's 100. I'm not gonna say the S word. Sorry. U.S. Sorry, man. In April 2006, Godfrey performed with the University of Pennsylvania's Mass and Wig Club in their annual Intercollegiate Comedy Festival. Wow. Okay. Also in that same year, 2006, he made an appearance in the Let's Make a Deal portion of the game show Marathons, a baby in large high chair. He says, "Hi, Ricky. I think I need a diaper change." And then Dodge Viper in the Big Deal commercial, something like that. where he tells contestants what you were thinking. Yeah, later to be ABGN's commercial, which I'll talk about in a little bit. But neither one picked it. Wow. He was guest starring in Grammys Adventures of Billy and Nami and Santa Claus. Now, if you watch this Bob show, he was worse as Santa Claus. Rain Fox would tell you about that. Anyway, in the 1 hour Christmas special, wow, he voiced Rick Platypus in the episode of 9 Grams and Partners and Monkey entitled That Darn Platypus. And he appeared as Pierce Horse in the episode Family Guy entitled Boys Do Cry, in which Peter Griffin is examining to learn that Godfrey is providing the horse's voice. Wow. He also guest starred in Hannah Montana as Barney Biteman. In 2009 January, Godfrey worked again with David Frangio for the episode of Frangio's show Starving. How many else this word? V-I-N-G. Anyway. Sup, Luke? I'm asleep. That's why I wasn't able to join the kickoff show. You're fine. There's no kickoff show that day. Josh. Billy had to take a break, and I'm gonna take a break sometime around tomorrow, the next week actually. So I'm not gonna do it at FWO next week. So that's why, Josh. Anyway. Moving on. In 2011, Godfrey appeared in the episode Lost Traveler on Law & Order SVU as Leo Gorber, a SRAG computer's professional working in the NYPD's Sexual Resistance Response Unit, which producer Warren Leach, said could become a legend recurring character, okay? He read a section of the hit book 50 Shades of Grey, okay, in the June 2012 YouTube video, which was created in the aim of using Godfrey's trademark voice to make fun of the book's graphic, I'm not going to say the S word, content. Wow. In 2011, Godfrey published his only book, Rubber Balls and Liquor. Wow. In 2013, Godfrey became a member of the Team Rachel on the second season of the Food Network's Rachel vs. God Celebrity Cook-Off. Wow. Hey Josh, welcome to the show, says by Remix, okay? Plus I have to live stream on, which I'm not going to attend, unfortunately, because I have to spend my time with my dad that day. Yeah. In March that year, he appeared on ABC's Celebrity Wife Swap, okay? He swapped wives with the late Adam Fick, okay? He was also a commentator on True TV Presents World's Dumbest, okay? On May 28, 2014, Shy Show Networks premiered Gilbert Gottfried's amazing coolest castle podcast, okay? An interview series with Godfrey and his co-host Frank Starr discuss classic movies and talking to Hollywood legends, behind-the-scenes talents who shaped Godfrey's childhood through his comedy. His first guest was Dick Cavett, the late. Let me just see if he passed away. We're not happy. Let me see. Yeah. Yeah, he's still alive. Now, Mom. It's not the late Dick. It's still alive. Anyway. Godfrey was the first contestant fired during the 14th season on the NBC reality show The Celebrity Apprentice. In 2016, he had played the Pigman in the comedy fantasy film Abnormal Attraction, okay? Which I studied for the start, Josh. Yeah. I have the degree of Microsoft 70 YouTuber, yeah. But, again, I'm not going to be able to attend because I have a thing to go to on that day with my dad breaking. So, there you go. Anyway. In 2017, he appeared as himself in episodes, okay? Where a contestant in an official TV Industrious game show paralyzed for 48 hours of Gilbert Gottfried. Wow. On June 10th, 2018, Gottfried appeared on a central segment of Last Week Tonight with John Albert, where for UK viewers only, a segment about UK's law restrictions broadcast of debates when the House of Parliament was replaced by 5 minutes with him read 3-star Yelp reviews along with host John Oliver, telling the audience you brought this on yourself because you're a stupid law. Jesus. Anyway. I'll be posting the new stuff on DeviantArt. Here's the link to support me where I can show. Yeah, thanks to the link remix. Anyway, that's all right, Luke. I'll always hear what to be live stream without you. You're fine, Josh. That's okay. Yeah, that's just how it works, you know. Anyway, he returned on November 18th, 2018, the show's last episode of the year, to read out extracts from the Best Race Agreement, again for UK viewers only. He had previously performed in the real voice of Jared Kushner, have announced it. Anyway, dubbed film clips on the show, okay? On July 31st, 2019, Godfrey appeared on the guest in episode 170 of AVGM. As Fred, I'm not going to say the F word, sorry. On January 10th, 2022, he guest starred as God on the season finale of Smiling Friends, okay? Hey Andrew, how you doing? And while you're checking out my art, some of your love are from our mascots, including Aqua, Ruby, Redhawk, and Brady. They're all incredible and joyful, and most importantly, my dearest, closest friends on the planet. Yeah, I have to agree with Remix at this point. Yeah. Style. Danny Gauzier of the Dallas and Bozier wrote that Godfrey is one of the most original formulas in the history of comedy. Wow, adding, you don't just laugh at the punchline when Gilbert Godfrey tells a joke. You laugh at the setup. Okay? You laugh at his comments about the joke. You even laugh and adjust between his jokes. 1%. Yeah. Agree with that, Gilbert. Yeah. Excuse me. Danny, excuse me. Okay, anyway. Godfrey was known for speaking in his loud and grating voice, which is not his natural speaking voice. I have to agree, yeah. While Remix Radio returns, I would love to have you on my radio show as a special guest, and maybe you can request a song live on the show sent by Remix to Andrew Hawking. Yeah, I have to agree with Remix to Andrew Hawking 100%. Yeah. Anyway, moving on. Where are we here? Yes. Mark Benelli of Rolling Stone described Godfrey as a squinty, squawking mass of contradictions. Wow. Known as status of one of America's filthiest stand-ups. Wow. I have to agree with Remix at this point. No. I have to agree with Mark at this point. Wow. With Toshri be one of the most successful voiceover artists in children's entertainment. Thank you. Anyway, he was known for joking about recent tragedies. In July 2012 op-ed for CNN, he wrote, "I've always propelled comedy and tragedy of roommates. If you look up comedy and tragedy, you would find a very old picture of two masks. One mask is tragedy, it looks like it's crying. The other mask is comedy, it looks like it's laughing. Nowadays, we'll say how tasteless in the sense of comedy mask is laughing and tragedy mask." Jesus. Anyway, before I get to jokes, personal life, and death, I'll have to read Remix's chat line. Anyway, and yes, my lovely FWL viewers, I now have a Nintendo Switch. Now I have Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, so that means more pictures of Inklings and Mega Man, more on DVR. As soon as I can unlock them in the game. So excited for you, Remix. Anyway, move on. Jokes. Master Barrier. The 43rd Primetime Emmy Awards in I'm not sure what year that was in the time. But anyway, Godfrey told a series of Mastromian jokes that referenced Paul Robbins, aka Pee Wee Herman, arrest. Why? Anyway, you don't do that. Anyway, in the adult movie Fear, Super Diver Balls. God remix. Anyway, move on. Next, where are we here? Yes, there's an Eastern time code zone, so the entire set live. But Fox censored the broadcast for the West Coast delay. Fox issued an apology, calling the jokes inexpensive and is solid. Godfrey said the producers stated that he did not want to be invited back. I have to agree with you 100%. Anyway, and Rolling Stone wrote that the montage result in his backlisting. Yeah. Super Jabbers! Jesus! Remix? Anyway. But Blacklisting. Jesus, guys! It was sad. No. You know, I don't feel like it's just upsetting Gilbert Gottfried. You know what? See like that Pee Wee Herman. I felt worried with Pee Wee Herman. You don't do that to a guy, you know? Anyway, 9/11. During the montage of Flair's Club mass of Hugh Hefner, 3 weeks after the September 9/11 attacks, Godfrey joked that he mentioned to crash a plane. They could not get their district flight because they said they have to stop the Empire State Building first. First of all, Gilbert, do you want to be killed by Marines? I just don't know what to do with you. Anyway, moving on. This is one of the first public examples of 9/11 humor. Now, first of all, Gilbert, that is not even funny. Secondly, I don't expect 9/11 humor to be funny because I am not laughing at 9/11. This is a serious event that's been going on since over 20 years ago. You know, that's just me. Anyway, audience members responded with hissing and a cry of too soon, realizing he had lost the audience bigger than anybody. He has lost the audience. I have to agree. Godfrey expanded his prepared remarks and launched the famous aristocrats joke, which won back the audience. Penn, Julia, and Paul Parsons used Godfrey's montage in 7 minutes of the 2005 film, Aristocrats. Now, this is exactly why I don't like this film in the first place, and after all the years, I do like it. Jeez. Anyway, in 2011, Cuckoo Argo is on me. Now, this is not even funny nowadays. Anyway, in March 2011, Godfrey tweeted 12 jokes about the earthquake disaster in Japan. Now, this is stupid, you know? And he sent us a link. And I think, I'll get the link in just a few moments, Remix. But I think Gilbert does not need to do that. Jeez. Affleck does 75% of this business in Japan. Responded dismissing Joffrey for voicing his mascot and announcing the cast call for his replacement. He was replaced by Daniel McGee, who did an impression of Godfrey on April 26, 2011. Jesus. And I think Daniel did a great job, you know? That's just me. Now, let's see his link right about now. Let me just go ahead and new tab real quick and go to DeviantArt real quick. I know it's a big no-no, but I know, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Let's see what he got for us. Okay, let me copy. Yeah, stand by, folks. I know it's hard, but I wanted to read this topics as soon as I can. Stand by. Oh, it's not okay. No, we're not doing this right now. No, stop. It's okay. Okay. But anyway, I'll do that after my last step. Well, after these step topics, and move on to the next one. So anyway, Personal life. In the late 90s, Godfrey met Dara Carvius, anyway, at the Grammy Awards party. They were married in 2007 and had a daughter named Lily and a son named Max. He was a long-time resident of the Justin neighborhood of Manhattan. Wow. Godfrey was known as Burgundy. Wow. His offer walk instead of public transportation. Jeez. Anyway. Because he did not want his pay for fares. Wow. Illustrator Drew Freeman also recalled that Godfrey was missing his apartment unannounced in the late 80s to watch films in the species R. Jeez. But he did not want to buy one himself. He died last Tuesday in Manhattan. The recent occurred visual tachycardia complained by type 2 myotonic dysphosphia have announced it. He was 67 years old. Now for my last step topic has to do with Jack Higgins, okay? Born Henry Patterson, okay? Who was best known as his pen name, Jack Higgins, was a British author, okay? He was best-selling author of popular thrillers and politics novels. He was best known as novels Goes My Name in the English as Landed, 1975, bought more than 50 million copies. It was adopted in a successful 1976 movie in the same title. Okay? Some of the other nominational books are A Player to Die in 1973, The Eagles Fall in 1991, Thunder Point in 93, Angel of Death in 95, Flight of Eagles in 98, and Day of Going in 2000. His 85 novels in total have sold in more than 250 million copies and have more translated to 55 languages. Jesus, why would we bother about that? He was born in Henry Patterson on July 27, 1929 in Newcastle upon Tynes, England, to an English father and a Northern Irish mother. Which, by the way, I'm an Irish man. Anyway, Irish, Scottish, Australian. Anyway, while his father adopted them soon afterwards, his mother returned with him to her home town of Belfast, Northern Ireland. To live with her mother and grandfather on the Scockhill Road, raised among the religious and political violence of Belfast. Wow. Patterson learned to read at the age of 3 when he was tasked with reading the Christian Herald to his bedridden grandfather. At night, he would crouch beneath a window and would read his light of street lamps. Wow. I read Oliver Twist when I was 6, but not because it was a classic, but it becomes a book that was available. I probably didn't understand anything of it. For years, I was pronounced the word Wagga instead of, I can't pronounce this word, sorry, but I didn't care. I just loved reading it. Okay, I haven't announced it anyway. When his mother remarried, the father relocated to Leeds, West Yorkshire, England. When Patterson won a scholarship to attend Wallhead Grammar School for Boys, he proved to interpret student left school through formal qualifications. In 1947, he began 2 years of national service. Okay. At first, he was a East Yorkshire regiment, and later as a non-commissioned officer of the Royal Horse Guards regiment. Okay. Of the household Corey. Okay. Doing social work on the East German border. Okay. After leaving the army, he returned to education to Bucket Park teacher, training college, and Leeds. Okay. And studied the BSc Psychology degree in the Logan School of Economics. educational student, okay? Taking his files in Bradford in 1961. By day, he was working on the drivers in Labrador at night. He chose the university for its history of non-commemoration, okay? He received his first-class degree after 3 years of study. After getting a teaching qualification, he started teaching at opposite grades Corporation School. He accepted a job at lecturing in social psychology and criminology. Wow. He taught liberal studies at Leeds, but I can't pronounce this word, in education at James Graham College, which became part of Leeds in 1976, whatever that was, 1976. Anyway, in 1959, he began writing novels, okay? One of which he is analyst was James Graham. The growing success with his early work allowed him to take a time off from his teaching, where he quit. Eventually became a full-time novelist. Wow. Patterson's early novels using his own name as Harry Patterson, okay, as well as pronounced as James Graham, by Ballad, and he was Mario, okay. It's our thrillers and the topical feature horrid, crucial heroes, ruthless villains, dangerous locals, okay? He published 35 such novels, sometimes 3 or 4 a year, between 1959 and 1974. Learned his craft. It included East of Desolation 1968, A Game for Heroes 1970, and The Savage Day 1972. A novel along with his early work with the visually described settings, Greenland, the Channel Islands, and Belfast, respectively. An upbeat plot, okay? Patterson began using the phenomenon Jack Higgins during the late 1960s. During his first minor bestsellers were published during the early 1970s. The two commercial thrillers, The Savage Day, okay, and The Prayer for the Dying, with the publications with the 36th book, The Eagle Has Landed in 1975, has made Higgins with publications. His plot concerns a German commercial unit sent to England to kidnap Winston Churchill. Okay? Don't know what happened, but anyway, the main characters are going to be an Irish, government employee, Liam Donovan. He followed England's land with a series of thrillers, including several Touch the Devil, and Conventional, and the English poem featuring the character Devlin, okay? The third phase of Patterson's career began with the publication of The Eye of the Storm in 1992, okay? The photos relate telling the unsuccessful Montreux attack on Prime Minister John Major, but the ruthless young Irish gunman flourished with his name Sean Dillon, hired by Audrey Millionaire. Cast as the main characters of the next series of novels, 22 out of 43 published between 1992 and 2017. It was a part that Dillon in many ways is an explanation of Patterson's previous heroes. Co-phrase with the players and languages, Nick Miller's formerly with the material arts and jazz keyboard skills. Simon's Vaughan's Irish roots, tragedy with firearms, the guidance that comes with assuming that responsibility of restoring justice about unavailable through a civilized legal system. His personal life and death when he met Amy Hewitt, okay? While both were studying in the London School of Economics. They were married in 1958, soon after receiving a £75 advance in his first novel, the biggest wedding present we could ever have had. They have 4 children. Sarah, born in 1960. Ruth, born in 1962. Sean, in 1965. And Hannah, born in 1974. Their daughter, Sarah Patterson, authored the novel The Sinister Summer in 1936. The marriage ended in 1984. Wow. In 1985, he married his second wife, Denise Palmer. He lived in Jersey and the Channel Islands. He died at his home there on April 9th, 2022. He was 92 years old. Now, we're going to have a moment of silence reflection regarding to these 3 people right now. Thank you. Now, recipes to these 3. Now, my next topic has to do with Warner Brothers' Discovery deal. I have 2 topics to read about that, and then I have to read one last topic afterwards. The next one I'm reading is Warner Brothers' Discovery deal has officially closed, okay? Last Friday, it was 2 weeks ago. Anyway, Discovery Incorporated and AT&T Incorporated announced that they would officially close their deal with Warner Media, okay? It was actually last week. It was 2 weeks ago. Actually last week. Never mind. Warner Media. Under terms of their agreement, AT&T received $40.4 billion in cash. Okay. And Warner Media's transactions of certain debt as closed. Today which is last Monday. Anyway, the company will begin its trade at Nasdaq under the new ticker symbol WBD. Okay, AT&T shareholders receive 0.241917 shares of WBD for each share of AT&T held. Okay, successfully receiving $1.7 billion share, 1.7 billion shares. Of WBD, which represents 71% of the total. AT&T shareholders continue to hold the same number of shares of AT&T common stocks that have immediately prior to close. CEO David, I can't pronounce his last name, starts with a Z. So the announcement of the mega merger, okay, marks the exciting milestone, not just the Warner Brothers Discovery, but our shareholders, our distributors, our advertisers, our constitutive partners, most importantly, our consumer globally. Wow. With our conservative assets of determined business model, Warner Brothers Discovery offers the most diversified and completed portfolio content across film, TV, and streaming, the CEO added. Okay. We are confident that we're bringing the more choice of consumers around the globe while fostering creatively and create value for shareholders. Wow. I can't wait for both teams to come together, to make Warner Brothers Discovery the best place to and probably showtelling. Wow. Storytelling, for the best streaming service company in the world, including the combined media and entertainment company Warner Bros. Discovery Incorporated. Anyway, we'll have free streaming services: HBO Max, Discovery Plus, and CNN Plus. Okay, Warner Bros. Studios and cable channels such as TNT, TBS, Spoon Network, Investigation Discovery, TLC, Discovery, True TV, Travel Channel, Marvel Trend, Animal Planet, Science Channel, New Line Cinema, Cartoon Network, Adult Swim, HGTV, and HBO, among others. Discovery Plus and HBO Max are expected to merge into a single service, streaming service. However, as of now, it will act as a bundle similar to the Disney Plus Hulu this ESPN Plus offering. Now, I won't talk about that in a little bit. On the other hand, CNN Plus was launched last month, but may or may not be bundled. Wow. The streaming service had a lackluster launch. However, CNN has said the subscriber numbers are well ahead of expectations. Wow. Either way, the ability of HBO Max and Discovery Plus will unite the two strong content libraries with viable IP, the variety of content that Netflix has spent many years achieving. Subscribers have almost 200,000 hours of programming with over 100 brands, which will I highlight above. Ultimately, the new form of media giant becomes one of the biggest players in the industry, wow, alongside Disney and Netflix. Excuse me. This investment market cap of Warner Bros. Discovery is between $45 billion to $60 billion. The put is in third place next to Disney Plus. Disney, with a market cap of $240 billion. And Netflix market cap is $264 billion. Wow. $61 million. Okay. Combined value of the company is between $130 billion. Wow. According to Exos, okay? And its 2023 revenue is adoption to be around $52 billion. Okay? Wow, okay. With $50 billion expected to be DTC revenue. Deadline reported that the project combined revenue with the company in 2022 is $49.8 million. HBO Max and HBO has $33.8 million. $38.8 million global subscribers in the end of 2021, whereas Discovery has 22 million paid streaming subscribers. Wow. Since Discovery has more niche unscripted content that Warner Media had less variety. This will position that this company as a more credible streaming competitor. The new leadership team that despite being the more various stakeholder, with shareholders owning 29%, Discovery has operational control of WBD. Last week, former Warner Media CEO Jason Collier stepped down as David, I can't pronounce his last name, starts with a Z, took his position as Warner Bros. Discovery Chief Executive Officer, CEO that is. The company's old-time CEO, Z, has some of the management team, mostly for the ranks of this alma mater, and sources that close the situation told Barry they would not have a direct report relationship with the leaders of the businesses he isn't familiar with. Well, those remaining with the new company includes Casey Boyes, Chief Content Officers HBO and HBO Max will be and Chip and Gaz's James, majority of network with responsibilities. Warner Bros. TV Group Chief Charlie Dodgy, I pronounce this person's last name, and Warner Bros. Pictures Chairman Toby Eidrick, also Gerald Hazard will become president of international channels for Warner Bros. And Chris, I can't pronounce his last name, but anyway, will serve as chairman and CEO of CNN Global, while he has followed the Trump exit of Jeff Zucker. Wow. Trump's Discovery alignments, Bruce Campbell and J.B. Marshall will get the key operating roles and help manage the large number of direct reports. Campbell was previously served as Discovery Chief Development, distributing legal officer for Discovery, will become Chief Revenue and Strategy Officer. Okay. Meanwhile, Permanent will trade in this role as Discovery's President and CEO of Streaming and International CEO, President for Warner Bros. Discovery Global Streaming and Interactive Entertainment. In addition, Kathleen Fitch, former Discovery Chief Lifestyle Brands Officer, becomes Chairman and CEO, which is Chief Content Officer stands for anyway, of U.S. Networks Groups, which is Discovery CFO. Never mind. Discovery CFO Garner I pronounced his last name. Anyway, will continue as his role, which is good enough. Aria Rom will continue as Chief People and Cultural Officer, CP and F and CO. That for sure. Anyway, Lori Rock as Chief Accounting Officer, and David Laffey as Chief Corporate Affairs Officer. Anyway, it's a lot of people. Anyway, the still roles yet to be filed, but be at a later date. AT&T's massive debt. AT&T CEO John Stankey said, "We're drawing a new age of connectivity." Okay, and today marks the beginning of a new era for AT&T. Because of transition, we expect investment with records of levels and explosive eras of 5G and fiber. We have strong monetization. We work becomes America's best broadband company. At the same time, we're sharpening our focus on returns to shareholders. We expect the event to grow and striving our balance sheet and reduce our debt, all while continuing to pay as attractive dividends to put us among the top dividend paying stocks in America. For the last 2 years, Stanley's Warner Media's first CEO has been a wine as professors one of Simpson's accreditations. Moreover, in 2018, under Z, I pronounce his last name, Discovery bought Strips, owner of the Food Network and HGTV, for $14.6 billion. Wow. A contract that the same year AT&T purchased a well-known cable television company that ended up being an epic failure. Wow. The agreement that likely allowed AT&T to pay off its much-tarnished debt, building a stream-ready media contract isn't cheap. And the telecommunications company has spent considerable amounts of money, including $67 billion of acquisitions of DirecTV in 2015, which I don't have anymore, which I have expanded, by the way. The combination was $85 billion deal for the Time Warner 4 years ago. At the end of 2019, AT&T was still carrying more than $151 billion in debt. Following the Time Warner deal, which started to close because of the unstructured lawsuit with Trump-appointed regulators, the company was rebranded as Warner Media, bringing together with HBO, Warner Brothers Turner Broadcasting, and CNN. The garnishing debt is a garnishing issue, because especially since AT&T is focused on increasing revenue with price hikes, despite subscriber losses, which I'm one of the subscriber losses, by the way. Now, this is my second and final topic on Warner Brothers Discovery merger, and that is, of course, it'll put more pressure on the Disney streaming bundles feature. Wow. It's on what's on Disney Plus topic. Anyway, this week, Warner Media and Discovery has been combining. That merger becomes Warner Bros. Discovery, bringing together this incredible brands and franchises together, such as Discovery Channel, Discovery Plus, Warner Bros. Entertainment, CNN Plus, DC, CNSD's content possible. Anyway, Airsoft Sports, HBO Max, HGTV, if you watch this, that is for you. Food Network, Investment in Discovery, TLC, TNT, TBS, True TV, Travel Channel, More Trend, Animal Planet, Science Channel, New Line Cinema, Cartoon Network, Adult Swim, Turner Classic Movies, and others. David Z, which I talked about in this episode before, Discovery CEO said this following regarding this merger. Okay? This now marks an exciting milestone, not just for Warner Bros. Discovery, but our shareholders, our distributors, our advertisers, our creative partners, and most importantly, consumers globally. With creative essence and diverse business model, Warner Bros. Discovery offers the most differentiated and complete portfolio, of content across film, television, and streaming. We are confident that we can bring more than choices for consumers around the globe, and while conserving creatively and creating values of shareholders. Wow. I can't wait for both teams to come together with Warner Brothers to make Warner Brothers Discovery the best place for interactive storytelling. Now, much like when the picture purchased the 20th Century Fox by the Walt Disney Company, things will take months, probably years, to completely merge together. But the merger will result in another significant shift in the streaming wars. But there are some existing contracts in the place that will be not needed and bought out, which will slow down the global rollout in the single platform. The new company has some similar streaming services including HBO Max, Discovery Plus, and CNN Plus, and Boomerang and Cinemax, and others. It's already been established by AT&T that one of the main reasons of the merger was to streamline their content, and two, combine one of media's their content library. A public compatible IP with Discovery's global footprint, truly regional language, content, deep regional experience across more than 200 countries and territories, 200 of them. Anyway, Warner Brothers Discovery's CFO, something like that, Garner, JW, something like that. Anyway, said only last month they have the plan to eventually merge HBO Max and Discovery Plus into one streaming service. Wow. However, there's some technical issues to deal with the bundle package, similar to the Disney streaming bundle, which is terrifying, I know. One of the most important items here is what we believe in this combined product is opposed the bundle. We believe in the breadth and the depth design offering is going, to be a possible consumer value possession. The question is, in order to get the point to do it in a way that actually gets users' experience to our subscribers, that's going to take some time. Again, that's nothing that goes to happen in weeks, every 9 years. It's by several months. Wow. Well, we're working on an opportune solution in the meantime. So right out of the gate, we're working again the bundling approach and rate, maybe a single sign-on, because they're ingesting content into our product, etc. So with the cat, we'll get started to get some benefits early on. Maybe we'll just but the main trust is going on to be harmonizing the technology's platform, build the one very, very strong combined direct-to-consumer product and platform. That's going to take a while, okay? Over the past few years, we've seen so many streaming service launch. It was not rocket science to realize that there are too many platforms for people to subscribe to. People will only subscribe to many on a regular basis in each company. Want there to be theirs. This is why we're seeing platforms merging together, which I have to agree of. It's sad, no. We are likely seeing some more in the future. Disney currently has multiple streaming services running in the U.S. It's pretty obvious there's a probably Disney Plus in the U.S. who would merge with Hulu and possibly ESPN Plus. In the past few months, we've seen some partial controls under upgrade of mature content and announcements of ad tire, which I disagree with, by the way. If you've seen this remix, anyway, live streaming of events and shows are being revealed, and the addition of ESPN content, however, all the time Disney has ads tied with the Comcast holding a 23% stakes in Hulu and spelling them up between behind other studios. Jeez. Anyway, Disney CEO Bob Chapek, has previously said that the current Disney streaming bundle is ideal, with Disney Plus set to launch in over 40 countries this summer. It's launching a single platform that offers its content in one place, rather than attempting to recreate Star Plus, with its launch last year in Latin America. However, Omni streaming service Warner Brothers Discovery will merge together into its current unknown. But it's realized that they need one platform to focus on. That'll offer content for everyone. It's also much more cost effective to provide everything in one app. Warner Brothers Discovery CFOs Connors I can't pronounce this W word. Anyway, has also previously explained conventions could not make it more sense than what we're doing here. We have HBO Max with more experience, male smoking productions, okay? Hey Twitter post, how you doing, buddy? Welcome to the stream. Anyway. Move on. Next, and then you got the female portion of the Discovery side. Wow. You got the daily engagements that people enjoy with people Discovery content versus sort of an event-driven nature of the HBO Max content. Wow. Take that together, and I have no doubt that we will be creating one of the most complete sort of a 400 old young male female products out there. Is. And I'm really excited about it. And I can't wait to see the first combined direct-to-consumer classics because I'm not really inferiority. Excuse me. Anyway, I'm not the acquisition power of HBO Max combined with the radiation power of the Discovery content. I think it's going to make the DTC product, and that should very drive its healthy revenue growth for years to come. It makes more sense to me. Anyway, the new Warner Brothers Discovery streaming service will be serious threat to not just Disney Plus, but every streaming platform. This is why we're going to see lots of move within Disney's and other companies. See here, Disney Plus, HBO Max, HBO Plus, and Hulu. See here. Anyway, those are the Disney streaming bundle. Anyway. With Peacock, Paramount Plus, Amazon Prime, Netflix, and eventually HBO Max, Discovery Plus merged platform, these are all of the wide range of content from films, shows, sports, and more. Disney's strategy of running multiple platforms doesn't fit with how the streaming market is shifted. Eventually, Disney Plus likely becomes a one focus, like it's worldwide. The good news with Disney, however, is that Warner Bros. Discovery takes some time is short of his plans, but they have made it very clear their plan is the pressure is converting model of Disney Plus, Hulu, and ESPN Plus become one streaming platform. We can afford to wait until 2024. Wow. When they force Comcast to visit sell the 33% stake up to Disney, or will make their deal end their contract early. I don't know. Do you think the Disney streaming bundle will eventually merge? I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Anyway, my last topic has to do with executive producer Michael Davis. Now, he's been known for Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. And what does he do now? He's been executive producer of Jeopardy now. Anyway, he reflects on the producer's role and his future with the show. Anyway, what does a producer do? Anyway, the response is unlikely to be on Jeopardy, mainly because the answer is almost impossible to put into a few enough words, 7 lines, 20 characters max per line. And also, it's pretty much always a different answer, depending on who the producer is, the project, and their professional background. Anyway, I get this question a lot, though. And over time, my answers have becoming somewhat redundant. Anyway, imagine TV shows and find shows, or other people have imagined it. Okay? Then I build them, okay? Once they build, okay? I supervise the way they work, and to try to protect them, okay? My television journey I've written about here, stay in development. The first is Merv Griffin, then Disney, then ABC, then Sony, where I've spent a career creating and finding new ideas for television. After a while, started producing those ideas, and few of those been huge hits. Since I've been criticized at critical hits, wow, other lessons so odd. But I've only been producing web development. I never been given a show to produce, let alone legacy. But it's only one of those reasons why. After more than 3 decades in the business, and they wanted me to step in and help out in the Jeopardy business on a regular basis and suffer the expected pressure, Jeopardy may not be needed imagination, okay? It's honestly the most perfect idea, both classic and eventually modern. Wow, okay? Is there a field the constant barrage, parade of memorable contestants? We have 2 Griffin hosts, which is unknown for. But anyway, the team who will make the show is a passion of the work and comment daily personal excellence that Jeopardy requires. With frankly, okay, supportedly parent studio of and Sony Pictures, okay, and the first class distributed partner of CBS Media Studio Ventures. The question of 214 is 3 exclamation marks, that is, outstanding television stations for coast to coast, everywhere in between, who broadcast our program, okay? Okay. I don't know why I keep saying that, but anyway. Most of all, Jeopardy's been a fan base of like nothing else I've seen on television outside sports. Wow. Honestly, I'm so inspired your attention to detail and depth. If you love this show, its legacy, and its future, we don't always agree. You don't always agree, which I have to agree of. Anyway, we always share the same goal, to see how the show we love is good as it can be. Johnny's restoring voice is began every episode like we know the history and responsibility like it is. This is Jeopardy. Anyway, I have always known the job of executive producing for the show, for the coordination of something that's been meant to so many people so long, and to protect this work and for those who have created and built something so magical. Now, here it was been replacing Mike Richards for so long. Thank you very much. Anyway, but it's also building a job, a valuable job. And there's a kind of executive producer role that is a dream for a producer like me. Jeopardy is a massive possibility to build further and far from being threatened by the massive change in the media landscape. Anyway, can take advantage of emerging names. I won't pronounce this word. Anyway, the new platforms and bring more Jeopardy to more audiences. Anyway, it's just much more to be more together. So although I never imagined writing this, today I'm delighted to announce that I'm accepted Sony's offer to become a show's full-time executive producer. Which is a good thing, Michael Davis, if you're watching this. Now, I'm both honored and humbled by the faith of the studio, staff that have put in me, and for the next few months, the scope of our plans will become clear. Okay? But for now, I want to thank everyone from the Jeopardy community for their promotional support. A few initial notes before I get back into the important job at hand. I must acknowledge the tremendous work my colleagues at Sony Pictures do behind the scenes that fuel so much of the show's health and success. Excuse me. Misspoke. Anyway, Sony Pictures is a huge place, but I've never made to feel that the work we do in the nightly quiz show is less viable or creative than the work that being done by Tom Brockman in the movie side. Wow. Or by the Super B showrunners and the drama comedy TV side, okay? All the other industrial and creative across our businesses. Toy, I can't pronounce his last name, starts with a V. I can't pronounce, again, I can't pronounce it, starts with A, okay? Keith Lee Goy, okay? And Tom Rothman, okay, himself has been fairly supportive, okay? This all seems so obvious, okay? So I can tell you, having been around the sun, the planet a few times, but the probably your vantage point of Hollywood, California is very rare indeed. The practical aspects of the support means that I always respect the people to continue to run and build Embassy Row in New York, in LA, that is. Anyway, no, it's productive. Watch what happens live. Good Morning Football, Talking Dead, many more. As well as focus separately on some exciting new executive in sports and entertainment. The studio's strong commitment to game shows also allows me to bring Embassy's Row's game shows development and production experience, new story games, areas being run by a partner and all things Jeopardy. Suzanne and I have been like a human that runs in the band diagram. Wow. Okay. Very different backgrounds and starting points, okay? But a huge studied area in the middle where we can completely acknowledge on the future of Jeopardy in the game show business at large. Honestly, without the strength of our working relationship and the trust we have both having each other, I would never have been in CC in the farm role, and I would never have been taken, let alone be offered the permanent role. We have so many plans to expand our relationship in the future, and our already several Embassy role creators and producers have started working within the group. The brilliant Bellamy Blackstone, which is a part of what I talked about last week in FWL, joined the league Wheel of Fortune, Series Super Library, multiple shows in development, and a great partnership with our colleagues over GSM. Sony's truly fortunate to become an greater force in the game show space. I want to thank our entire community to help make Jeopardy, which I talked about in FWL several last month. But anyway, the enormous success, $20,199, which I haven't spoke about in a long time. But anyway, people took the anytime test on March 30th, which, by the way, I did react to the whole entire first show, original first on air Jeopardy pilot. Go check it out on my archive account if you haven't got a chance. And I did re-upload the 90. I did watch the re-upload the on-air Jeopardy pilot on my air archive account. Go check it out as well. Wow, we raised $58,000 for the Alex Trebek Fund and Stand Up Cancer. The original on-air Jeopardy pilot was watched more than 90,000 times on YouTube. And by the way, I wanted to thank everyone who watched the on-air Jeopardy pilot on my air archive account. And then reaction videos. Go check it out on both of my accounts. Both of these videos on my air archive account. Go check it out if you haven't got a chance. Anyway, we hit more than 5.9 million impressions around our social channels. Let's make Jerry's birthday even bigger next year. We're very open and any of our open all your feedback. If you're not currently watching the show, you have missed the emerge of our very new champion. Now, I was watching Jeopardy, but I couldn't because I was so exhausted. Because at the time, yes, I was very, very, very pleased with the results. You know, but this week was very exhausting for me. If you want seeing this Michael Davis, but anyway, my child Roach, just 23 from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, has won 7 shows and $168,401 at the time of writing and the best league qualified to this fall's tournament of champions. Tune in the local station WSAV if you're going to see us now, but anyway, see what it's all about. Sorry. Anyway, stay in charge, Michael Davis, executive producer of Jeopardy. That's all my topics for this episode. Let's go remix. Remix? What happened? Did someone hung up? I don't know.
Sorry, I had to unmute the mic, and I have to get to a different location so I can do my topics, because I don't want to make my mother upset, because she's watching the Waltons, and I don't want to get you a copyright strike.
You're fine.
I just don't want to tell her what to do, because she'll get angry at me.
You're fine.
Yeah, and I'm working on the presentation, because I gotta get it done. I gotta have it done by tonight. So I got a lot on my plate.
Yeah.
So those are all the topics for the show.
For me at least, yeah.
I'm not hiding. I try to do my topic. The only way I can do the topics is if I can do it in the bathroom, which is stupid.
I know.
I just can't tell her no. I mean, like, hey, can you turn that off so I can do the topics? And she'll yell at me if I do. So, it's either that or not be on the show and just forget about my topics. Okay, I don't know if you can hear me or not, but
I hear you fine.
So I'm sorry, guys, but I have to put up with it. Because I'm in a hotel. I can't have my own room. It sucks, but I just want to at least make sure that you don't get a copyright strike because she's watching the Waltons. I don't know why, but she's watching it, so can't tell her what to do. I gotta make her tea, and I don't have a lot of time on my plate, ladies and gentlemen, because I really gotta do my work. But I can't do it when she's watching the show and do this show at the same time. So I apologize for that.
You're fine.
Anyway, now I'm gonna be sitting on the toilet while I'll let you guys know about the topics I have for today. So can you hear me, Luke? Can everybody hear me, or?
Everybody can hear you just fine.
Okay. Yeah, okay, well, because like I said, it's the reception of the Wi-Fi, so it might go down. So I do apologize about that.
You're fine.
Well, it looks like on Blu-ray.com, I see something coming to Blu-ray and DVD.
Wow.
I know that you, Luke, I know you want to get the 4K version of this film.
4K, yeah.
So anyway, I'll show it to you guys. And I'll show it you, Luke, something I found on Blu-ray.com.
Oh, okay.
So anyway, um, my first topic has to be the 4K Blu-ray release of Turning Red.
Wow.
So that's my first introduction. That first. I'm gonna have to mute my mic. I have to mute my mic.
Wow. What he's showing us, folks, um is okay. Very exciting stuff right there. Anyway, yeah. Wow. I don't know what to do with this. Either that or just I don't know.
I'm sorry, Lou. Yeah, I really don't want to tell anybody what to do, but I'm on the show, and I want to provide topics that I have, and I want to make sure that this show doesn't get any copyright thing because oh crap, I gotta mute. Okay, well you know what, guys, I'm frustrated. I don't know. Okay, well anyway, hold, okay. Well, I'm gonna do the text only, and Luke, you can read it for us because I'm gonna have to send it to you via text. So
You're fine.
sorry, guys, but that's what that's that's what I'm gonna have to do. So anyway, guys, stay stand by for my topics, and it'll be on the Discord server chat room. So stand by. Luke, go ahead and provide updates on what's to come on your channel and whatnot.
Okay. Okay. Well, watch Disney Plus, folks. Before I read his topics, it's just okay. I was busy with stuff said by Josh. Yeah, I feel your pain, Josh. Yeah. What I watch Disney Plus are a lot of things. Turning Red, and of course, season 1 episodes 20 and 21, and then I got season 2 and episodes number 11 to 12 of let's say um, the Proud Family on Disney Plus. That's all I got from what I watched Disney Plus. So yeah. So yeah. And if I can do, we'll just wait for remix in the chat. Okay. So yeah. Well, here's an update from me while I'm waiting for remix on what's been going on from Elsa's Club. What's been going on from Elsa's Club. But anyway, this weekend I'll be going to I'll be going to Easter. I'm gonna be celebrating Easter with my family. But then next weekend there will not be an FWO episode because I'll be going to out of town to spend Easter Sunday spend Earth Day weekend with my family, at Orlando, Florida. It's gonna be huge though, but that's just me. So yeah. So anyway, Remix is typing right now, so let's just have him write down some stuff for us while we wait. Even though he's having a little bit of difficulties in his end. And yeah. Sorry folks, it's super frustrated. My mother will not mute her phone because she's watching the Waltons. Yeah. So I had to mute my mic to avoid copyrighting the show. Yeah, difficulties in your end, Remix. Yeah, that's what worried. Yeah. But anyway, see here on the Elshman YouTube live chat, my Discord server. Anyway. If you haven't checked that out yet. But anyway. Oh boy. Sonic Hedgehog 2 movie collection Blu-ray is coming. Wow. And click this right now on Amazon. And see here, guys, it's coming. It's not released yet. Okay. But it's a Blu-ray digital code copy. It's $32.99. And to be honest, I'm looking forward to Sonic Hedgehog 2 coming to 4K Blu-ray. It reminds me of Jim Carrey's last film. Very exciting stuff right there, Because I love Jim Carrey. He's a hilarious comedian, And, yeah. It's one of those things that we got these comedians, Oh, man. And, yeah.
Folks, I'm truly, truly sorry. I'm trying to get the link to the Discord server, and it's not working. So now I gotta get down dirty.
Okay.
Okay, so while you guys wait for the link to turn in red, because that's my first topic, we got breaking news for you, everybody who loves the show Gumby back in the 50s.
Wow.
Including myself, who's a big fan of the show.
Wow.
And so there's a bit of a breaking news for you, gentlemen, for today's show.
Gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, but anyway, yeah. Anyway. But go ahead. There's no lays here. But, yeah, I just opened this up for you guys, by the way.
And it's from Screenway, and so it's from Screenway, and it says going to be acquired by Fox, so that means there's going to be a live action plan as well as animated movies and the show. So it's nice that it's back, and hopefully they don't ruin it.
They don't need to ruin this anyway.
So fingers crossed, guys.
Fingers crossed, folks.
They don't ruin Gumby. Because like I said, it's for people around the world who enjoys, Gumby.
Yeah. Oh.
The 50s sensation.
Oh man, I'll talk about this topic in the Crazy Budgets web show. But why Tim Burton needs stop motion to end his Stroke Street?
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay, well, yeah, you can discuss that on the show tomorrow. Cause I thought it'd be a great thing because Gumby is a iconic TV show from the '50s, created by the late Alt Clokey, who
Yeah.
played uh, what's that horse's name? Peppy. Yeah,
Um.
that's him. And the show.
Yeah. I was too
Okay, well, anyway, Luke, there's a link to the Bluey.com news, and I posted this on Cartoon Explosion Facebook page and the
Wow.
Discord server.
Wow. Just open this up for you guys
So
right now.
yeah. Anyway, guys, Disney has announced that it will release on 4K Blu-ray and Blu-ray of the movie Turning Red, that Luke has watched recently on Disney Plus, and he loves it.
I love it. With the exception of one flaw, it's
And
Cha-Cha Slide.
yeah, yeah, which might be a major flaw, you know, but it doesn't, because like I said, the positives outweigh the criticism of the movie, so you gotta give it props for that. So
Yeah.
yeah, so anyway, it will be available for purchase on May the 3rd. So yes, it is official. May 3rd is when the movie comes out on 4K Blu-ray, and I know Luke will be pre-ordering the 4K version of the film. And I'm gonna get it on iTunes.
Wow.
So, so anyway, it has bonus features and everything. Deleted scenes from the movie. Audio commentary by the female director, uh, Domi Shai, producer Lindsay Collins, and yep, and she's the person that directed this movie. Her very first movie as a female to direct a movie like that, and it turned out to be a sensational hit for Disney. Um,
Wow.
and this was a movie that was with all the hype, and I know that you guys are still hard to swallow about me saying Sonic 2 is going to be in a dumpster fire. Well, I'm going to tell you this right now. Forget what I said because Sonic 2 is amazing. Um, and it's currently I believe on Rotten Tomatoes it's currently sitting at 69% rating on
Wow.
Rotten Tomatoes.
Wow.
Yes, I said it. 69%. Take that to the bank.
Take it to the bank. Yeah.
Anyway, yeah. So Life of a Shot, build your own boy band.
Oh,
Uh,
I was the wrong
any
one.
me, any May. You got deleted scenes, obviously. So the scenes that were cut from the film. There's an Easter egg, and so there you go on that. And of course, the official packaging of Turning Red on 4K. Then I'm sure that that's the one Luke will be getting on Amazon, the 4K Ultra HD version. Uh, and I don't blame him because it's gonna look stunning in 4K. Seeing that giant red panda in 4K, and that's why I did a very special splash screen for Luke's show today. Is about the giant red panda, and I'm getting very angry.
Very
I
hilarious,
know.
folks.
Yeah, I'm getting very angry.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Dee da
I'm
da
getting
da
very angry.
dee da da.
So I hope you enjoyed that splash screen, Luke.
Hope I enjoy it. Yeah, one of the best lines in the movie, and especially the
Because that giant panda is very angry.
yeah, the mother in the
And she
movie.
has every right to be angry, especially the daughter dumping, someone, and then she completely loses it, and she gets really ticked off and like, okay, now you done and did it now. I'm gonna put you in a timeout corner.
Plus, at the end of the movie,
But like I said, I won't give out any spoilers, but I'm gonna say that yeah,
no,
it's cool, especially at the end. It gets so emotional halfway through the end of the movie. That's all I can say. And of course, those pandas. Um, oh my God, so incredible. Uh, and it's like the Godzilla of the Panda Express meets Godzilla. But anyway, but yeah. So anyway, guys, Turning Red will be out on in all seriousness, Turning Red will be out on Blu-ray, 4K Blu-ray on May 3rd, and it'll be on iTunes and whatever video platform like iTunes and Google Play and all that jazz on April 26th.
Yup, exactly.
So that you go on that. And I don't know how much the film's gonna be though. If I had to guess, probably 25, maybe. I hope it'll be $20 because I really want to get that movie and the other movie, which is already for pre-order right now, and I'm sure we will be getting it on 4K Blu-ray copy as well. Because I just sent him the link to Sonic the Hedgehog 2 movie collection. But like I said,
Not
it's
yet.
on normal Blu-ray, and Lou wants it on 4K Blu-ray.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. I was just searching. It's not
Because
sure how much it costs. Yeah.
Sonic will look incredible on 4K Blu-ray.
Yeah, it was.
No
Yeah.
doubt in my mind.
No doubt about it. Yeah. Especially the fact that this movie is gonna be huge. 69% on Rotten Tomatoes.
It's not just because of the performance of Jim Carrey as Dr. Buckner. He's superb in it, but
Mhm.
also the story and seeing Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles, in live action form, something that has never been done, and it broke records when it first came out, and it's the #1 movie in the world right now, and this is a huge year for Paramount, especially with the Lost City or whatever it's called, which was another huge hit for them. So you
Mhm.
see, Paramount is having a great year, while Warner Brothers is doing making a crappy movie after a crappy movie because they're going to be celebrating a 100th anniversary next year, and they really need to wake up here because this is a huge milestone for a movie company.
Wait, what year? Wait, Paramount?
No, Warner Brothers.
No, wait. Yeah, let me check. 120. Yeah, that's correct. Anyway. Yeah, I was in the wrong company. Shut up, Jeffers. Anyway.
Yeah. Paramount was like 1912, 19 something. Well, like I said, they celebrated 100 years back in 2012
Yeah, I was.
with the new look and everything.
Yeah, go ahead.
But yeah, Warner Brothers.
Warner Brothers, yeah. They need to do something. And their 100 years will be ruined next year if they don't get their act right.
I know. And that's why, and I'm gonna tell you, both Paramount and Disney are doing really well this year with hit movies.
Exactly.
And Warner Brothers, on the other hand, where's a hit movie
Where's the
for
hit movie, folks?
2022? Just like I said, Paramount, they scored big with Sonic 2, and everybody really enjoys the sequel out of the first one. I'm sure the first one was a major warm up, and when the sequel came out, and hearing Tails, you know, seeing Tails and Knuckles, and and seeing Colleen, playing a fan favorite character, because she has never done any Hollywood movie stuff before. This is her first big break, in the whole Hollywood industry.
No.
Just like you got Tara Strong, who plays Raven. When they did the Teen Titans Go movie, for Warner Brothers. So you see, they got her, but yeah, because like I said, there's a lot of great voice talent who does a lot of cartoon animation.
Excuse me.
And
Especially in.
I gotta tell you, Tails he is awesome in the sequel, played by one of my favorites, and I want to see her someday, meet her someday, Carlino Shanassi. She is wonderful. Because I said, had she really stepped away completely from playing the character, then somebody will ruin the character, and that's why nobody does a better Tails than Colleen. Because she also played a character in the show on YouTube that was a part of YouTube Originals.
Wow.
And I know you guys and yeah, you guys probably have heard of the show or heard of the song from Baby Shark. Yeah, that character.
Yeah, Baby Shark.
Um,
Yeah.
but yeah, so but yeah, and it's awesome. So that's the whole thing uh of that. So yeah, Sonitude, and that's my other topic, by the way, is Sonic the Hedgehog 2. Why I deeply regret saying that, that it was be be all the hype to be in a dumpster fire. Well, you know what? I'm gonna eat my own words. I'm gonna eat my own shorts. If I
Yeah.
had shorts.
Yeah, the Symptoms difference references. Anyway. If you have
I
any
know.
Symptoms references, anyway.
And yeah, so like I said, guys, if you guys are wondering about Super Diaper Brothers, it's not gonna happen. The Super Jeffers Brothers, on the other hand, maybe.
I don't know, folks. It's not gonna happen.
Folks. Yeah, I just had to say that in the live chat, Luke, because while you were doing the death topic, I was really pumping fuel for comedy.
Wow. Wow.
I know. I really had to do it, Luke. I just had to.
You had to.
I mean, what could possibly go wrong?
Exactly.
If you're Bubsy. What could possibly go wrong? A lot of things.
Except for the fact you're Peter Griffin. Hey. Anyway. Very
No,
close.
no.
Anyway.
No, it's one of the characters. No, it's the one from the. If you guys don't know what it is, really, it's a video game that I know she's getting angry at me. I really gonna have to end this pretty soon because she really wants to watch the show because she's getting really upset. But yeah, it's a video game mascot. You know,
Yeah,
the
it
video
is.
game mascot craze. It was by Accolade. And it's a game called Bubsy.
Yeah.
That was on the Super Nintendo and Sega Genesis, and every time that especially the one level, that character would say something randomly every time, on whatever level you're on. Like in the first level, he says, "What could possibly go wrong?"
Exactly, folks.
And yeah, so it's within the video game.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, so there you go. That's a whole Bubsy thing on that. Anyway, Luke, there's the picture I sent you on the chat room
Hang on.
of Sonic the Hedgehog 2, and again, it's already live for pre-order.
Wow.
So it's
Wow, folks. And you're seeing this right now, and I'll be showing in a little bit. But anyway. Wow. Ben Shore's voice sub. Jeez. Anyway. This might be Jim Carrey's last movie, folks. Anyway, $19.99 for pre-order, and it's gonna be an exciting movie. Anyway.
Okay. Well, I better not take up her much time because she really wants to watch stuff, and because she's gonna get real angry at me. But I think that's Um, yeah, I think those are the topics I have for today, unfortunately.
That's good.
But like I said, if I have something else, I'll just mute my mic and type it in the chat room, and you guys can see it. And I'll even interact while I'm still on the show, and that way she can watch her stuff. Cause I really gotta get the presentations done for tonight, cause I gotta get them done tonight. So. But that's pretty much all I have for this point. So,
yeah,
hope you guys still having fun with the show, and we'll get into gaming on the show. So, Anyway, Luke, that's pretty much it. All the topics I have for the episode. Sorry, folks, but I want to keep it short.
Yeah, thanks, Scott Remax.
So, without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, we now send you back from outer space to Luke Jeffers' house in his own room in Savannah, Georgia. We continue on with FWL because next Friday he would be gone from Savannah to the place called, oh, I don't know,
Orlando.
Somerville, or planet Mobius, or planet Jupiter, or planet
What?
Uranus. I don't know where he's gonna be, but you'll find out where he's gonna be when you check it out. So he'll be back for 365. Because we're getting close to the 369 Zulu lane as it happens.
It's coming season 9. Be looking out for it. Be looking out for it, folks.
Yeah, and by the way, guys, if you want to know how to peel a potato the white way, don't use your feet to peel the potato. Use your hands to peel the potato. Don't be an idiot and scrape the potato skins with your feet, because it's just not gonna work. Because you're gonna end up cutting your feet with a very sharp blade. So may I suggest you use your finger, you use your hands to do it, all right?
Or knife.
Because we don't want anybody like, oh my God, I scraped my foot with and it's bleeding to death. What'd you do to me? But yeah. Well, hey, I didn't tell you to put the potato peeler with your feet.
No. I don't
That's
do
your
it.
fault, not mine.
No.
And I don't take responsibility either.
Yeah, when I do potatoes, I cut it with a knife. That's basically it.
Well, well, like I said, a potato peeler is the way to go for peeling potatoes. Um, but I mean, yeah, a knife would work, but you gotta be careful with those sharp blades, and it's gonna take time. If you like mashed potatoes, then you have to take the skin off. If you're gonna use the skin, then yeah, just cut it and cut it carefully.
Exactly.
That's all I'm gonna say.
That's all I'm gonna say, folks.
Because I hate using knives because I cut myself and I'm prone to accidents.
Yeah.
And when I do cut myself, I use every swear word in the book.
Sometimes I do not like
either.
knives. Sometimes I do like knives. Sometimes I chop some parts in the knife, but I do accidentally open some cans. It was happening one time before one episode of season 1 of FWO. I have a badge from the blood all over my this can. See here, I cut it with a knife, and all of a sudden just have no fun, And it was canned because from the spaghetti meatballs, from Chef Boyardee.
What you're trying to do is peel the potato, not fillet your finger.
It's from 2015 remix.
That's kind of like an owie.
It was an owie, yeah.
Yeah, it's like you're trying to cut a potato, not trying to fillet your finger.
And no, it's not a potato. It's a canned good, by the way.
Well, like I said, either way, you want to be careful with that.
I'm be careful. I've been doing. I have to be careful. I've been careful with this over the years, but I tried to know how to cook. But as I get older, I need to know how to cook. I don't like
cooking. I dislike it.
I know how you feel.
Because that's just how I am, folks. Especially in school, never doing that crap again.
Yeah, my stepdad teach me how to cook.
I hate him
all the time. It was great.
So, like I said, I'll leave that to the professionals. Cause at least they don't cut their fingers like me. So, because like I said, they're trained professionals, and I'm just a trained professional of doing computer and stuff and doing presentations and whatnot. So
folks.
I'll rather do that than cutting myself with a knife.
Hang
Thank
on.
you very much. Any day of the week. But anyway, that's all the nonsense, my own shenanigans. let's continue on with the show. And I know that Lou, I'm gonna call you Juke. Hey, Juke, how you doing, buddy? Okay,
If you watch this, Mom and Mo, I have nothing to do with you, folks.
Juke Jeffers, how you doing, Juke?
Oh no. Sometimes they call me Duke Leffers. Sometimes they call me Duke Jeffers.
And yes, I am a mess. And speaking of which, I plan on doing a show about me being a mess.
Yeah.
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned, folks.
It might be turned into a podcast show. Will I do something funny and then Luke will be like, "You're a mess." I'm like, ding, 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 that's right. You won the prize. What did you win? I don't know, down the rabbit hole for Easter Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving. But anyway. So from all of us here at FW, I want to wish all of you a happy Thanksgiving Easter.
Oh, Jesus.
And instead of the Easter Bunny giving you candy or Easter ham, he's gonna give you the Easter turkey dinner. Courtesy of the bunny rabbit outside. Just don't shoot it, alright?
Don't shoot it, folks.
You don't shoot rabbits.
You
That's
don't.
very naughty. One nasty rabbit. You don't be like Elmo for like that's one nasty rabbit. Oh, jeez.
Second or third outlets
anyway,
of the day. I don't know.
That's all I have. Root onto you, and enough of the. And I'll do more silly, I'm a mess kind of jokes, in the chat room. But for right now, I think my mother is telling me to shut up now so she can watch the Waltons, and I'll have my mic muted, and we all can be happy. Anyway, guys, that's all I have for today's episode of FWL.
Yep.
Now I gotta take a breather and get this presentation done. So Luke, take it away.
Thanks, Remix. We'll watch Disney Plus. As I said earlier, Turn Red, and then I got, let's say, for example, Proud Family Season 1, Episodes 20 through 21. And then I got and I got, let's say, Season 2, Episodes number 1 through 12 of Proud Family. Now let's move on to the game segment side of things. There won't be any, let's say, for example, there won't be any Fun Fast of the Week this week, today, but there will be one tomorrow, so be on lookout out for that. Anyway, let's do Hangman Game on CoolMapsGames.com stuff. So let's do it now. So shall we? So we got two people in the line, so here we go. So there we go on that, folks. Yeah, he was a pretty mess, I know. Watch this remix. It's for you, anyway. Single player time. Anyway. Pick E for this one. Okay, sports the category A. 3 A's. Wow. No N. 1 T. S. L. Oh wow. 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 Babble. Player. Okay, I don't know what this is. Player. That's it. Eat and drink is a category. Oh, no. Wow. Banana. I know what is this. Banana bread. Famous brand is a category. No. E-A-T-S-N-R. Oh, I know this might be my bet. I'm using it as a bank account before. Wells Fargo. That's it. 4. I don't know. Doctor Famous People is the category. Anyway. Oh, no. I know what this is! Dr. Seuss. And you spell it wrong. Anyway. 19. Sports the category. Y. No. E. 2 E's. A. T. N. S. No S. I. O. R. B. Grit. T. G. I don't know. Jody Frats! Oh no. Move on to 19's not that bad. Anyway. Move on to the next game, which is Crazy 8s today. And whoever wins will be somebody new. I'm moving on to Tic-Tac-Toe, which is our next game after this, which is the top part and the bottom. I know what to do next. And we got 3 seconds left, but this ad is over. And we're going to do this anyway. We're going to play for computer players anyway. I am muting this due to copyright reasons, and we're going to do all 4. So, it's going to be keep drawing thing, play, and we're going to do this anyway. I know what this is. Play, blah, blah. 7. Anyway. Q. Anyway. Okay, that's 7. No, 7. Anyway. Q. There we go. K. 3. Gonna get broken there. It's my turn. A. There we go. 5. J. Okay. Q. There we go. 4. 6. Now 10. There we go. 4. That. Let's go get something here. 8. There we go. And 7. I don't even keep drawing. There we go. 5. There you go. Yes, Uno. Well, that's not even fair. Anyway. To my audiences. Anyway. Wow. Jack. He's gonna defeat me with a 9. Anyway. That. There we go. 10. I think he's gonna get the same. 2. There we go. 9. There we go. Uno. There we go. 4. There we go. 6. 3. Let me get this. 3. There we go. 6. Q. And a 9. So you're going to pay off. It's Jack. Ace. I don't know. Okay, there we go. 10. I'm going to lose this game anyway. And player 2 is going to defeat me. I'm going to pick orange. No, it's not orange yet. Anyway. 2. Anyway, got it. Got it. Defeat the computer players anyway. 4. 10. Come on, pick or green. There we go. 2. Okay, my turn. He has an Uno. Jeez. 5. 2. Jack. There we go. I have oranges left. These. Okay, and an Uno. No one gets pig. There we go. Oh, God. Try again. We have to figure this out ourselves. 6, 3. 6, 5, 10. There we go. Q, ace, 7, 7. There we go. Card 7. It's not my turn yet. 6, 4, 4. There we go. 4, Q, 7. Wise play to all he wins. Anyway, I got to do this anyway. 6. There we go. 7. There we go. 6, 4, 7, 5. There we go. We're almost done. We're gonna defeat the computer players anyway. Come on, we're almost there. Player 4 is almost there to defeat me. Anyway. Come on. What the hell? Excuse my language. Anyway. 3. Anyway. Ace, Uno. Anyway. Got 6. Come on.
Actually, Luke, and dominoes, you yell out Uno.
Oh. Wow.
Wow. No, just kidding. It's not true. It's not true.
Wow.
No, it's not true. It's not true. Yeah, you do yell out Uno and dominoes. I should know that.
Wow. Wow. Remax. Jeez. Anyway.
Just a comedy fun, Luke. Comedy fun. Comedy gold. Should know that, Luke.
Wow. Should know that, folks. Anyway. Wow. One. There we go. I gotta pick wisely a blue right now, at least. Wow. Wow. One more time. I don't know what to do next. Anyway.
Still playing Uno?
Still playing Crazy Eights. That's part of Uno, by the way.
Oh, Crazy 8, okay.
Wow. Stuck in the middle of nowhere. Why is player with free always wins? Anyway.
It's probably because they're cheating, Luke. Because you know what, Luke? They do the same thing to me. Like, you crazy, no good for nothing. Like, you're cheating. I know you're cheating. And like, I'm gonna ban this player, just like I did in OBI baseball, where I fired every one of them coaches in the baseball game. It's like you guys don't know how to play baseball because it's like kindergarten sport.
Uno.
Well,
Anyway.
wake up and smell the freaking hot coffee, boy.
Try again. I don't want to do this. This is the quickest game ever. Anyway. Two wild eights. Anyway. Up. You got it again. Anyway. 7. Jack. Need to do this. Blue this time. Gonna defeat this lay. Or, yeah, 2 open things. Anyway. Blue, come on. Uno. Anyway, queen. 1. What? Someone else late to that. Anyway. There we go. 3 cards. Left. 10. 9. There we go. Come on. Player 4 wins. Anyway, we got... I don't know how many winnings left. I got 2 crazy 8s. Anyway. 9. Queen. Anyway. Ten. 2. Anyway. Wow. Gotta pick some color. Wow, I don't have any oranges. Wow. I'm gonna do something to defeat that lay or man, something like that. I'm gonna do some like red, something like that. I don't know. Hmm. 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 Play for a win. Jeez. Hmm. Hmm. There's a lot of numbers going on here. Hmm. Hmm. Wow. Never gonna be enough to defeat me. Anyway. Thank you. Anyway. Lose. Anyway. There we go. A lot of reds going on. Let's choose a red color. Wow. A lot of orange going on. Oh, there we go. 4. There we go. Remember, open until the fat lady sings. Come on.